This story comes to us from lohud.com. That's right, LOHUD.com. You're going to love this one. You guys are going to probably get upset. I don't know, maybe not. But Wayne Pfeiffer, that's right, Pfeiffer, was a valuable asset to a pair of Queens prostitution rings, delivering women to customers in Putnam County. After all, as a Brewster police officer, he could tip them off to law enforcement activity and shield them from arrest if they were ever pulled over. He never took money. He was rewarded instead with a little sexual encounters, which he didn't have to pay for, often in the village police station. Now, Pfeiffer is asking a judge to spare him incarceration for his guilty pleas last year to extortion and bribery. His sentencing in Brooklyn federal court was adjourned after the judge learned Pfeiffer's wife had just gone into labor. Things that make you go, huh. While not charged with sex trafficking like the other 5 defendants indicted with him in 2021, Pfeiffer acknowledges that his actions allowed them to operate for over a decade. He told, 10 years. He told U.S. District Judge LaShawn D'Arcy Hall in a letter this month that the ugly truth was that he thought only of himself. Well, that's because he got caught. Had he not got caught, he'd still be thinking about himself. He wrote, I was unable to see past my own thoughts regarding this. Worse, I became a contributor to exploiting these women. My conduct went against everything I was raised to believe. My conduct and my arrest devastated my family. Your arrest didn't devastate your family. What you did to get arrested for is what devastated your family. Get that straight, Bubba. And he says, my conduct went against everything I was raised to believe. Well, your conduct would still be being conducted had you not got arrested. You say, because we know the truth. Come on, that is the ugly truth. Prosecutors in Brooklyn are seeking a prison term of just over 3 years, the high end of the 30 to 37 months called for in sentencing guidelines. Now, the judge must consider the guideline, but is not bound by it. So the sentencing guidelines is 30 to 37 months. The prosecutors want the 37 months. They said Pfeiffer had the opportunity to stop the sex traffickers a decade earlier, but instead chose his own short-term satisfaction over the welfare of the public. And his wife is about to go into labor. I thought about that. How old is this guy? How old is his wife that she's going into labor? I don't know. Because he was, he became a cop in, let's say, 22 years old. I don't know. Maybe he's in his 40s. I don't think it said how old he was. It didn't. But it goes down from there. It's kind of a lengthy story. It does say here that he suggested he could work in a home for senior citizens or shovel snow for the elderly in his community as community, service to avoid separation from his family. So he's saying, instead of putting me in prison, let me just go do community service. Now, you need to go and do this. Lock up. That's what you need, buddy. Get out there and shovel snow for that. Are you crazy?